Good morning, student. Yesterday classes we started the polynomial chapter 2nd, class 9th, correct? Now in that I have given you some question as a homework. So I am giving you the solution of that question. Just see is your answer is matching or not. Okay. Now see. In 2.1 I have given you some question as a homework. Just check your answer is match or not. Question number 3 I have given you as a homework. 3 under root t plus t under root 2. Now this question you have to say that is it a expression or polynomial or not, or in the one variable or not. So that is the way you have to write the answer. Now I'm giving you the solution. If your answer is match, that's very good. If you are not, try to make it correction. Okay. Now 3 under root t. Now just see here. If I want to write this equation, I can write like this. 3t power 1 by 2. I can write because it is under root t. So I can write t 1 by 2. Correct or not? Plus t 2 1 by 2. This is the way I can write this equation. Now you can see. I told you before that the power of variable should be in the whole number. It cannot be in the integer. It cannot be any rational number. It cannot be negative. It should be in the whole number. And whole number is what? 0 to infinite. Correct? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the positive number including 0 are called as a whole number. And this 1 by 2 is not a whole number. This is the rational number. Again, because of this equation is called as a no. This is not a polynomial in one variable. Is it clear? After that I have given you question 5th as a homework. Just see. X power is 10, y power is 3 and t power is 50. First of all, here is how many variables we have? 1, 2 and 3. So question is saying that you have to tell polynomial in one variable. So ultimately this is not satisfying the one variable format. But here is power is positive and here is power is in whole number. Then also this is the polynomial, but this is not a polynomial in the one variable. So that's why the answer of here. No, this is not a polynomial in one variable. What I have written? In one variable. It is a polynomial in 3 variable. So this equation can be called as a polynomial, but we cannot say as a one variable. That's why for the question it is not satisfying the answer. That's why it is a false. It is a no. Okay. Now next. Question number 2nd. I have given you question number 2 as a homework. Correct. So in that 2 minus x square plus x cube. So question is saying write the coefficient of x square. Here is x square. So coefficient of x square is what? 1. If there is nothing, we always consider 1. But here is sign is also matters. Here is minus. So my answer of coefficient of x square is minus 1. Including the sign it will come. Okay. Next 4th question I have given you as a homework in yesterday class. Just match your answer. Root 2x minus 1. The question wants coefficient of x square. Here is any x square? No. So whenever there is nothing, we always consider 0 as a 0 coefficient. Is it clear? Now come to the next. Question 4th I have given you as a homework. In question 4th, write the degree of each of following polynomials. For this one I have solved. This one I have solved. This 2 I have given you as a homework. I want to find the degree, and degree is how? Highest power of my variable. Here is 5t and t has a power of 1. So here is highest power is degree of polynomial is 1. Here is there is no variable, and whenever there is no variable we always consider as a constant, and constant in the sense we can assume 3x power as a 0. So that's why degree of polynomial is what? 0. Is it clear? Now 5th question I have solved completely in yesterday class. Now come to the new topics. New topic, that is zeros of polynomial. This zeros of polynomial in the sense you have to say that if you are putting any value of that variable and you are getting as an answer of 0, then that variable's value is considered as what? Zeros of polynomial. You will more understand by the question, by the solving of the question. This is the theory part, that if you are getting the zeros, if you are getting the 0 from the equation, from the solution, then that whatever value you put it in that variable, in the place of variable, that value is considered as the zeros of polynomial. Now come to the here. Exercise 2.2. I am writing here. I just see, I have written the question. Just see the solution. Find the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3. you have to see that value of polynomial. If you are getting by putting the value of this as a 0, then you can say zeros, otherwise you have to find the value. Just see, this is the polynomial given, so write as it is again. 5x minus 4x square plus 3. First of all, I will convert this number in the proper sequence. It means highest power will come first. So what? 4x square, negative, it means negative, plus 5x plus 3. This is the question you are getting. Now you have to put value of x equals to what? 0. So first, by putting x equals to what? 0. Just put x equals to, in this sense, 4 into, on the place of x, what I have to put? 0. 0 square plus 5 into 0 plus 3. Now minus 4 into 0 square is 0. 5 into 0 becomes 0 plus 3. After that, minus 4 into 0 become 0 plus 0 plus 3. What you are getting? 3. And 3 is your answer by putting the x equals to 0. Is it clear? Now second thing, same polynomial I have to take, but I have to change the value. Value is given in the question. So 5x minus 4x square plus 3. Again I will make the sequence. Correct. Again x equals to minus 1 by putting x equals to minus 1. So minus 4 into minus 1's square plus 5 into minus 1 plus 3. Do it. You can write like this. Minus 4 as it is. Minus square is plus. 1 square is 1. I think you know this format of sign. I am giving you signs format here. Just see. If I am writing here sign. If minus multiplying 2 times, what will be my answer? Plus. If minus multiplying positive, it will give you minus. Positive multiplying minus become positive, and positive multiplying with positive become positive. Sorry, I put it wrong here. Here is negative. Okay. Plus into minus become negative. Is it clear? This is the symbol of the multiplication. Correct. Now come to the so minus is multiplying 2 times, that's why it become plus, and 1 square is 1, as you know already. Plus 5 into minus 1 plus 3. Minus into minus 4 into 1 become minus 4. 5 into minus 1 become minus 5 plus 3. Minus 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 4 plus 5, 9 plus 3. Minusing what you are getting? Minus 6. This is the answer of that question. Is it clear? Now come to the next, last one of this question. Again the same polynomial you have to take. What? First I will do the sequence. Now by putting what? X equals to 2. Just put in that equation. What you are getting? Minus 4 into 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus 3. Minus 4, 2 square is 4, plus 5 2s are 10, plus 3. 4 4s are 16, plus 10, plus 3. Minus it, you are getting minus 6 plus 3. After that you are getting minus 3 as your answer. So this is your answer of this question. Here is you are not getting as a value of a 0, then it is considered as a only the values of that polynomial. Is it clear? Now come to the next question. Next question is this. Verify whether followings are zeros of polynomial, indicate the against them. See, first you have to find the zeros of polynomial, and they have given you value of x. Just put this value in this equation. If you by solving you are getting 0, then this value is considered as what? Zeros of polynomial. Just check how I can find. See my solution here. Here is P's of x equals to 3x plus 1. You have to put equals to what? 0 because I have to find the zeros of polynomial. If 0 will equals to 0, then it will be considered. You have to put x equals to 1 by 3. So by putting x equals to 1 by 3. So P 1 by 3. Why here is x on the place of I am writing? Because I am putting this value. So 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. Solve it. 3 cancel with 3. Minus 1 plus 1 become 0. So this is called as what? Zeros of polynomial. So how you will write the answer? Hence, x equals to minus 1 by 3 is giving 0, so that minus 1 by 3 is zeros of polynomial. Now come to the next question. Next question is second question. I am giving you solution. Just see, is it understandable or not? Just see. P of x equals to 5x minus pi. So x equals to 4 by 5 we have to put. Correct? Just see. P of x equals to 5x minus pi is equals to 0. Why I am putting 0? Because I want to zeros of polynomial. If I will get the zeros of polynomial, then it is satisfying. Otherwise it is not. So by putting x equals to 4 by 5. So on the place of x, what I put at 4 by 5. So 5 into 4 by 5 minus pi. 5 cancel with 5. What I am getting? 4 minus pi. So this is not a zeros of polynomial. This is not a zeros of polynomial. So what you will write? Hence, x equals to 4 by 5 is not giving 0. So that x equals to 4 by 5 is not a zeros of polynomial. Is it clear? Third question I am giving you as a homework. Try it. You have to solve. You have to put first 1 time 1, then you have to put minus 1. It means there is a 2 solution. It will come in this question. Okay. Try it. If you are not getting, I will give you the solution. Just match it. Okay. After that, after next question number 4 is here. P of x equals to 3x square minus 1, x equals to minus 1 by root 3, comma 2 root 3. So I have to put this 2 value 2 times to find my zeros or not. Okay, same of third question I just applied. Okay, this is the fourth question. Okay, fourth question. Now, first I will put x equals to minus 1 by root 3. Then I will put x equals to 2 by root 3. So I have put it. X on the place of x, what I have to put? Minus 1 by root 3. So P of minus 1 by root 3 into, on the place of x square, I will put minus 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. As you know, 1 square is 1. Root 3 square is 3. You have studied in the earlier classes. You can see here. Root 3 is square you have getting. So cancel with this root, you will get only 3. So negative square is positive. So 3 cancel with 3 because it is multiplying. It is giving you numerator and numerator. So just cancel it. So what you are getting? Plus 1 minus 1 become what? 0. So you are getting here 0. So what you will write? X equals to minus 1 by root 3 is the zeros of polynomial. Now come to the next value, whatever I have to put here. By putting x equals to 2 by root 3. On the place of x, I have to put 2 by root 3 is equals to 3 into 2 by root 3 whole square minus 1. So, if 3 into 4 by 3 minus 1, it means 4 minus 1. Why? 3. This is the cancel. 2 square is 4 and root 3 square is 3. So, 3 cancel with 3. What you are getting? 4 minus 1 become 3. So, this is you are getting as a 3. You are not getting 0. So, what you will write? X equals to 2 root 3 is not a zeros of polynomial. Question number next I am giving you as a homework. Try it. I want the solution from you. Okay. Now come to the question number next. Next question, that is P of x equals to x plus 1, x minus 2. You have to put x equals to minus 1 and 2. So P of x equals to x plus 1, x minus 2 is equals to 0. I am putting because I want the 0. So by putting x equals to minus 1, first I will put minus 1, then I will put 2. I have put it here, x on the place of x I have put it minus 1 and here is plus 1 and minus 1 minus 2. This 2 are cancelled. What remain inside the bracket? 0, and 0 multiplying with any number become 0. So what you will say? X equals to minus 1 is a 0 is a polynomial. Same as here, x equals to 2 I have put it. 2 plus 1 become 3. 2 minus 2 become 0. Again you have 0, so I have written x equals to minus 1 comma 2 is a 0 is a polynomial. This question very easy, just see. As you know, given as 0, if you are putting any place on the place of 0, you will get the 0. So just see, p of x equals to x square. So by putting the x equals to 0, if you put it 0, what you are getting? 0. So x equals to 0 is a 0 is a polynomial. Is it clear? Now this question I am giving you as homework. Try it, you will get the correct answer. And you have to get the 0. If you are getting 0, you will say that x equals to minus m by l is your 0 is a polynomial. Now it is over. Third question is over. Now come to the question number 2. Just see the question number 2. Question number 2 is saying find the p's of 0 and p's of 1 and p's of 2 for the each of following. It means I am giving you first question as a homework. Try second one. P's of t is equals to 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. Now you have a question that why I have solved question number 3rd first, not 2nd. Only because to explain this one. You can see there is written p's of 0 and I have solved it in 3rd question. You have seen it. Here I have written what? P's of some value. It means on the place of my variable I have to put this value. So they have given the directly value. They have not given any variable number because each question has a different variable. So the what they said, you have to put on the place of variable first 0, then you have to put 1, then you have to put 2. Okay. Now see here. I have put it here by putting p's of t on the place of t. P's of 0, p's of 1 and p's of 2. So I have put it. P's of t on the place of first I am putting 0. So 2 plus t in the sense 0 plus 2 into t square, it means 0 square minus 0's cube. Just solve it. 2 plus 0 plus 2 into 0, it means 0. 0's cube is 0. So what I am getting? P's of 2 equals to 2. Is it clear? After that, next p's of 1 I have to put. I put it 1. So 2 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1's cube. On the place of t I have put it these values. So 3 plus 2 minus 1. So what I am getting? P's of 1 equals to what I am getting? 4. Next, p's of 2. I have to put the 2. 2 I have to put. So 2 plus 2 into 2 square minus 2's cube. So 4 plus 2 into 4 minus 8. 4 plus 8 minus 8. It means it becomes 0. So I am getting answer p's of 2 equals to what? 4. Why I am getting this value is because of this equation. The equation is t plus 2t square minus t's cube. On the place of t I put it first 0. Then I put it 1. Then I put it 2. So very easy to solve. Try this question by same way. Okay. I will give you the solution in next video, but try. Okay. Now next, third question. P's of x equals to x cube. I am giving you as a homework. Same way you have to put first 0, then 1, then 2. Okay. Now come to the fourth question. X minus 1, x plus 1. As you know, there is a one identity. Identity is what? Here assume A, here assume B. Here assume A, here is B. A plus B, A minus B become what? A square minus B square. So I put it that way. P's of x equals to x square minus 1 square. On the place of x, I have to put 1 times 0, then 1, then 2. So first I am putting 0. So 0 square minus 1 square. 0 minus 1 square is 1. So my answer is minus 1. Next, p's of 1. On the place of this, I have to put the 1. So x square, it means 1 square minus 1 square. 1 square is 1, minus 1 square is 1. So what I am getting? 0. So p's of 1 is equals to what I am getting? 0. After I have to put 2. 2 square minus 1 square. It means 4 minus 1 become 3. So p's of 2 is become 3. Is it clear? So this is the way you have to solve the remaining question. Try it. You will get the correct answer. Now come to the next question. Question number 4. Find the zeros of polynomial each of the following cases. P's of x. P's of x equals to x plus 5. It means you have to find the zeros of polynomial. What I will put on the place of x to find the zeros of polynomial? Very easy. Just see, there is a two way you can solve. First, by the assuming. By the assuming in the sense, here is positive 5, here is normal x. And if I will put here minus 5, I will get the 0. This is the way you can assume it, but I am giving you the another way. So p's of x equals to x plus 5 equals to what you have to put first? 0. So x plus 5 is equals to 0. This positive 5 will go that side, become what? X equals to minus 5. If you are putting this equals to x, you will get your answer as a 0 of polynomial. So what you will write? X equals to minus 5 is your zeros of polynomial. This question I am giving you as a homework as it is your first question. Okay. Now come to the third question. P's of x equals to 2x plus 5. Correct. So add it again. You have to put what? P's of x equals to 2x plus 5 is equals to what? 0. So what you will write? 2x plus 5 equals to 0. This 5 will go that side, become negative 5. This 2 here is multiplying, it will go that side, divide minus 5 by 2. If you are putting this minus 5 by 2, so your answer will be zeros of polynomial. Try it. This question I am giving you as a homework as it is before this. Now come to the next question. 3. P's of x equals to 3x. So I am putting equals to what? 0. So 3x equals to 0. X equals to 0 by 3. If I will put 0 by 3 as x equals to, you will get the 0. Ultimately, if anything is dividing, it will be a 0. So answer of x equals to 0 is zeros of polynomial. This question again, see, the question is saying a cannot be a 0. Okay, we are not putting a cannot be 0. So what? P's of x equals to ax equals to 0. This equation equals to 0. So ax equals to 0. So x equals to 0 by a. So what you will put? X equals to 0. If you are putting, you are getting the zeros of polynomial. Is it clear? Now come to the last question of this exercise. P's of x equals to cx plus d. C does not equals to 0 and C and D are the real number. Real number in the sense it can be negative, it can be positive, it can be in fraction, anything. So very easy. P's of x equals to cx plus d is equals to 0. Cx plus d is equals to 0. D will go that side, negative. Cx equals to minus d. This c here is multiply, it will go that side, divide minus d upon c. If you are putting on the place of x minus d upon c, you will get the zeros of polynomial. So this value is called as zeros of polynomial. Your exercise is over. Next video will be come for the remainder theorem. First, try the whatever question I given as a homework. I will give you the solution with the next video. Thank you.